Hey everyone, I'm Brad Nelson.
And I'm Todd Stevens.
And you're watching the Versus series on StarCityGames.com. All right, so Todd and I are here in preparation for Grand Prix DC. Star City Games is going to be hosting it, and I gotta say, I love me a Grand Prix, and I love me an SCG event.
Yep, put them together. And
it's perfect.
Do you like Standard?
Yeah, I'm pretty partial to Standard. Yeah, Standard has treated me well for a couple of years, and that's what we're playing today because that's the format that is GBDC, GPDC.
Yep. Grand Prix DC.
Yeah.
So I'm actually looking forward to it too. I haven't been playing too much Standard recently because I've been playing so much Modern, but man, does the format look fun.
It has, I mean, all of these bans and all of this frustration, and anyone that read my articles on StarCityGames.com would have seen that. Like, I was really frustrated with all these bannings. I felt like the decision to keep Zendikar and not rotate that block out, I was very frustrated for a while, but ever since Hour of Devastation came out and the format started settling a little bit, it's been really fun Magic. It's the exact kind of Magic I like to play, except there aren't temples. Like, I love me a temple. That was my favorite Standard format in a while, but it feels almost at that same level. You can play 3-color decks, you can play monocolor decks, you can play 5.5 color decks. Decisions matter. Like, they're very important. Like, not only do you have to curve out, which is like something that you've had to do in Standard for quite a while, but the decisions you're making during that is vital. And there's a lot of dense theory that I've been writing about lately that I've just been uncovering about this format. Like, the format's really has much more depth than people are giving credit to. And even me, like, I'm finding new things about this format that I never thought about.
Yeah.
And a lot of that theory got me to playing Temur at Grand Prix Denver, and or choosing it. BBD liked it, and I chose it off the theory. So I was like, my theory points towards this, and BBD thinks this is good, so I'm just going to run it. And we did really well.
Yeah.
But Magic doesn't stop. Metagames don't just become solved right away, and there's a lot of counters to this format, and that's what we're doing today.
Yep. So with Temur emerging here,
not Temur
emerging, with Temur emerging. And God Pharaoh Gift was everywhere, like literally the top 16. We could see those decks kind of pop up, and maybe the natural progression to fight those decks is blue-black control. And
yeah, a lot of people are saying that not only is Kalidas very good against God Pharaoh's Gifts, but I think Kalidas dies all the time, but its win rate in play has to be the highest.
Right. Yeah.
It's unbelievable in play, but the bigger card is Scarab God, and Scarab God is this really unique threat against both Temur and God's Pharaoh Gifts, where it just kind of like messes everything up. And people are starting to play blue-black control since blue-red control doesn't have these tools. And I've always said that blue-red control's win condition of Torrential Gearhulk and Creature Lands isn't good.
No, it's just not good enough.
It's not good enough. And even though you're still playing Torrential Gearhulk because it's a good card, the real win condition of this deck is the Scarab God. That's what you win with. If it dies, it comes back. If it dies, it comes back. Like, it just attritions out, especially game ones where people don't have specific answers to it.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird that your 5/5 is just a more sticky threat than your 5/6, because like a Braid, like a Braid's just really hurt Torrential Gearhulk. So
for sure. Yeah.
So having a card that's kind of immune to a Braid, that's like right where you want to be.
Yeah, and all these moments where things are winding down against control, you're not mustering a lot of threats. But if you just kill the Gearhulk, they now have to answer everything 1-for-1 again. That's not how this plays out. You're able to play this big Scarab God, and even if you don't have 9 mana, you might have enough to play another removal spell or counter spell. But once you hit 9 mana, you're able to play it, get another threat out of a graveyard. It dies, it comes back, gets another threat out of a graveyard. It's just a snowball effect. So we're testing this blue-black deck. We don't know if it's good against God's Pharaoh's Gift and Temur. That's just what we've heard. So we're gonna take it for a test spin. I think I feel like I'm a good enough test with Temur.
Yeah. And we've seen Temur beat up on control decks, like throughout the last year. So this is a good test on the Versus series here to see, can blue-black emerge Wow, it's not emerge. Blue black
Blue
control.
black emerge versus Temur control.
Give blue black control. Take out Temur energy.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Let's get to the games.
All right, so 7-11 game to see who goes first. I haven't done this in so long. It's a rush.
All right, 5. Come on, 11. Oh, so close.
That was
There, 7. No.
okay. Whoa, that was close.
Yeah, that was real close.
Everyone's like, I'm getting prepared for DC. Let's watch this. And it's like, Brad on the play 5 games. That's just not. I don't even think I would have accepted it since like some weeks we're just kind of having fun.
Right, but
like
this is
an
good testing.
important week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't argue with this keep. If he doesn't have a quick removal spell, he is in trouble. So
Well,
I
we
was
got
keeping
lands
this.
and spells. Yeah, let's go.
All right, so Forest, Attune, give me my Jacob Bot. Another thing I haven't said in a while, man. When I leave for a while, it's fun to come back to the Versus series. I'm just getting a mountain.
Okay. We have. So how we're going to sequence our lands is kind of hard because we're going to need. See, we want to cast this next turn. So I kind of want to lead with the Estuary. Yeah, we can play. Okay, we can play this next turn. All right, I'm going to play Estuary. I'm going to reveal Sunken Hollow.
All right.
Go ahead.
This makes me feel like we're just going to be walking into a Fatal Push no matter what. And even though Long Tusk Cub is a better threat than Servant in the early turns, I don't think either of them long for this world. This could just be to cycle, but it's really hard to argue away from playing a Long Tusk Cub immediately. I really want to. It's just 2 free wins. I'm just going to play it and see if it dies. It's dead.
Just giving it a little push. Maybe not. Maybe not killing it.
This card does not get pushed around that often.
True. Go ahead.
All right. So here, since we disguised this, I don't think we're gonna bait out a negate with an Attune. It doesn't. Yeah, he's already given me it. He's like, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
care about that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play a Servant.
I'll censor it.
All right. That is the best Servant I've ever had against a control deck.
Go ahead.
Well, that's not good. I'm kind of flooding out a little here. Well, we're not playing this turn. I want to at least make a decision on... It's always important against control to let them, play their draw. The impulse card, I forgot what it's called.
Supreme Verdict.
Supreme...
Oh, no, Supreme Will.
Supreme Will.
I'm
yeah.
used to getting Supreme Verdict these days.
Yeah, and that's always important. So I'm just going to play this
Okay.
up to 5, and I guess no, that's wrong. I'm not even going to play that. Go back to 4. I'm going to just cycle right now.
Okay.
Draw, and that's why you do it, because you could have drawn a Sanctum.
All right, we got our 2 basics. Sunken Hollow unlocked. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. All right. What sucks is he still knows this is in her hand, but we're saving it because it's like proper. And it does feel like we're flooding out and he knows it. You don't want to care about it.
I don't think I want to care about that. All right, that's good.
Yep.
I'm going to Glimmer.
Yep.
Scry 2. Huh. Those are some options. I'll take these 2.
All right.
Okay. Well, those are some good cards. Go ahead.
You also have a Jacob Ball.
Ooh, I do. I got Jacob Ball and a couple energizers.
Rough. Rough indeed. Go.
Glimmer.
Don't think I'm winning this one.
Okay, we definitely don't need the lands. So do we want this? Yeah, I mean, it's just... Well, no, that's probably not going to do anything. All right, it's probably not going to do anything. Let's get a random card instead. Okay, so I got 4. All right, untap, draw. All right, play another island, say go.
Yeah, we'll just get a card out of his hand.
gonna cast Supreme Will.
All right, it's gone. Your turn.
Go.
Sad. All right. Guess we'll tap like this.
I will not allow you to play that.
All right, your turn.
All that glimmers is gold.
Oh no! Don't be beating me with drawing a bunch of cards and singing Smash Mouth. That's not an appropriate thing to do.
Like, these are fine.
In this century. All right.
I have so many counter spells in this deck. Oh, I have 6 energy too. Go.
All right. Go.
All right, I'm going to Supreme Will and just Impulse. Look at top 4. And these are all kind of bad. They're all pretty bad. I don't just could take the cycling land just to cycle, or I could take this removal spell that probably won't do anything. Guess we'll take the removal spell. Is that all I want to do? Nah, I'll Impulse again.
All right.
2, 3, 4. I'll take this one. And then I'm going to cycle Sensor.
All right.
I probably have a threat somewhere in this deck. Probably. It's possible we don't. Guess your turn.
Your turn.
All right, cycle.
Yep.
Cycle.
Yep.
Hey, threat. Okay, so if we play our Scarab God and you Harness Lightning it, I have the 9 mana, so I could, use the ability immediately and get a Glorybringer back. Glorybringer, of course, would be a 4/4. That's unfortunate. I don't know why.
You also have 9 energy.
That is true. Could have 9 energy. That's pretty sweet. But so then that would just let Brad also resolve stuff. So I think what we're actually going to do is I'm going to play my Scarab God and just pass the turn. And I think I'm just fine letting it die if it dies and put it back in my hand.
All right. End of turn.
All right, so he'll lose 1 energy. No, 2. Yeah, it's 5, yeah. And then, so whenever it dies, return it to the owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. So it'll have to be your end step, actually.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to play a Long Tusk Cub.
Okay, so that's going to let him crew the council's, the big boat, and his for 6. But that's fine. I can take 6 damage. So yeah, sure. In response, push.
A
little Essence Scatter.
All right, concede.
Okay.
It's over. All right, so we're here for game 2, and I've got a really sketchy hand, but it's one that I would never throw away.
Yeah, I have tons of lands, but I wouldn't throw this away either. It's like one of the powers of having cycle lands in your deck. You can keep land or hands with more lands. There we go. I'm gonna lead with. I guess I should lead with Swamp.
Yeah. Servant.
Okay.
Your turn.
Island. Go ahead.
All right. Rubber Finder.
All right, gonna censor that.
Your turn. I see how this week on the Versus Series is gonna go for me.
So I've led with my 2 basics because I want these Sunken Hollows to be unlocked. Go ahead.
Servant.
Yep.
Attack. I dealt damage this week. Go.
18. I'm going to cycle this Fetid Pulse.
All right.
Well, those are a bunch of lands. Let's go with... So we're just going to go with another Sunken Hollow. Go ahead.
All right. All right. Attack.
Yep, 14.
Oh, wait, no attack. That's stupid. I'm going to play Cub first. to play around Supreme Will, just in case.
We're going to have to disallow that card.
All right, and then attack, and then your turn.
Okay, then 14. I'm going to go ahead and cycle the sensor. Also, untap, draw. Okay. We're getting stuff. We're getting one Jacob Ba. That's what we're getting.
You got Jacob Ba.
Go ahead.
Tune.
Yep.
All right. So now this needs a counter, which is what we were looking for. We're looking to make sure that I don't want to play Bristling Hydra and let it get grasped, and I didn't want to play Dragon to get it countered. So to me, it's still worth playing around Censor for a hot minute.
How am I going to deal with that? So yeah, we don't have any counter spells. Okay, so you gain 3 energy, so you're gonna have 7, so you can protect it twice?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Oh, have you never played against Bristling Hydra as a control player?
Oh, whenever I did, when I was playing blue, and I had plenty of Blessed Alliances and Fumigates, and oh, how am I gonna deal with that with this deck? All right, undecided. Okay, resolves.
All right, trigger.
Yeah.
Does a trigger happen?
Sure. Yeah. Yep. You're good. Let's see. Before damage, maybe I'll get a fatal push. Yeah. I didn't have like a 1-mana counter spell to go find. Unfortunately. What are these gonna do? That's probably gonna do something. Okay. All right. So I'm at 12.
You're at 12.
Oh no. Come on, UB control player. UB control. I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
I don't mind that. So we got counter spells, a glimmer. So what happens if we play this? He can just, that's a pretty good tempo boost in his favor. So I think it's best to just attack and make the Gear Hulk come to me.
Okay. What's our options? I think I am going to have the Gear Hulk come to you. All right. I'm going to Gear Hulk, and I would like to Glimmer.
Yep, go for it.
I'll take these.
Okay.
I'd like to block.
No.
No blocks.
No blocks. I'm going to destroy an artifact.
It's really hoping that was a Harness Lightning to eat up a bunch of
energy.
Energy, yeah. So I'm taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, you're
going
at
to
4.
4.
Your turn.
Yuck. Okay. How are we going to stay alive? Who knows? How many cards do you have?
I have 2.
2. Yuck. All right. Go.
So does this mean there's another Gear Hulk? This is a really tough turn because, well, I guess there's no way what can it be? I don't even know what can target this. What is threatening? There's nothing that's threatening, so like let's think through this turn, and it could be what, grass. It's Todd just sitting here letting himself die. It's me talking my way into getting him to concede because it's embarrassing that he's just going to die.
I got this.
Do you?
Don't you worry.
Okay, well, I'm going to make potentially the first mistake of the turn for me, but I'm going to play the Servant. Because this forces this energy to come to him. And this is just making him make a play. Because if I can't see me losing with 9 energy. I can't see me losing with 6 energy.
It's good.
All right, combat.
Yeah.
Attack.
Okay. So. Okay, how are we going to do this? It's not going to be an easy one. Push Servant.
It's gone. Resolves. Target.
Play Gear Hulk. Target another Fatal Push.
Okay. And then I'll Harness Lightning.
Push. All right. You got me. I had so many grasps.
Yeah.
But the islands like really hurt me like earlier.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here for sideboarding, and you know, I don't hate it.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to do here with this matchup. Don't really have good answers to Bristling Hydra, but I am kind of worried about Whirler Virtuoso also, because Whirler Virtuoso can just go real wide, and I can't just like spend removal spells on every single little Thopter. Like I can't do that. So I want access to a Flaying Tendrils in my deck, and that's also like we saw that game. Like the Servants were just like really annoying and doing a lot. Like I would have liked just to have a Tendrils just to clearing up some Servants.
Yeah, punish me for having these threats you don't want to deal with, like a Rogue Refiner once it's resolved. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. On the other hand, I have a lot of cards I don't really like in the matchup. Like the 20-second land is not that good in the matchup. Cheap removal, boats even that are usually there for killing planeswalkers are cheap cards in the mirror against zombies. And I usually take 1 or 2 Servants out, depending on how my deck is configured. But with this one being heavy with, like, you have Aronis, you have 4 Hydras, you have Dragons, and because I don't have a ton of anti-control, like, usually you'd have some Dispels or more Planeswalkers. Temur right now can't be built with control in mind, which does give control the advantage in that department, but even then, you still have, like, downgrades to Dispel, like Negate, so.
Right. Okay, we're back here for game 3, and just have a bunch of removal. Could really start using some of these Glimmer of Geniuses we saw that were so good game 1.
Yeah, I think this hand is acceptable in this matchup.
All right, playing our Sucking Hollow tap to start with.
All right, well, I'm going to play this and get... It's Forest or Mountain. I think we're supposed to just get the mountain, or get the forest, since we know that we're going to want that resource.
Estuary, Revealing, and Island.
All right.
Go ahead. It's probably the worst draw we could have though.
Your go.
In our deck there. Your turn.
Play around. Yeah, I think this is the correct play. All right, Rogue Refiner.
Do I have Evolving Wilds turn on this Fatal Push?
No. It's too bad on the mana for counterspells.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to scatter it.
Alright.
Go.
Ooh, I think I made a mistake on playing my mana. I for sure did. Long Tusk Cub.
Yep.
Go.
Alright, we can push something.
It's pushed. Keep pushing that thing around.
Go.
3 energy. And I'm going to play Whirler.
I'm going to cycle a Sensor.
Alright.
Alright, it resolves.
Trigger up to 6 energy.
Yep.
Go.
Murder. Yep. Okay. I'll get my own Jacob Ball. Go ahead.
No, well, that makes me a little happier. Right, I'm going to go up to 4 energy. I'm going to leave these. Nope, I can't leave those 2. I'll leave these 2. And I'm going to start the turn off with a Hydra.
You got it.
Ooh. Alright, I'll peck you.
Push it.
Yep, go.
Can't have flying creatures around here. We got to push them down. Go. good. So 16.
I can already tell that you are loving your deck.
Yeah, well, this I have not drawn what I wanted this game.
Go.
Push that.
There's a lot of pushes.
Yeah, I started with 2 and I drew the third one
And you
immediately.
boarded one out, right?
Yeah, and I boarded one out. Yeah, go ahead. It's the problem when you don't have like glimmers or any way to
When
draw
you don't
anything.
draw them. Your turn.
Yep.
Yeah, it's correct to keep playing those lands because of Scarab God.
Yeah.
All right, well, this makes me want to reduce. You have 2 cards?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to take an aggressive line here.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I can't even do that, right? So I can deal 6, and then that's a 2-turn clock. So I'm going to pump. And then pump.
Okay.
And attack.
Well,
Or
this
no,
guy
not
just
that,
came in.
at
Yeah.
6.
So I'm at 6.
That's a very aggressive line. No, I have you at... Oh, yeah, you're at 12. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
at 6. All right, your turn.
Go.
I feel like that's a lot of safety attack.
All right, I'm dead.
Yeah, what were left? Just, yep, grasping in a gate.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of re-sideboarding. So I'm going to try some Gifted Etherborn. So most people against control take out like their removal spells, you know, like smaller removal spells. So Gifted Etherborn could give me an answer to Hydra, since I don't really have much. So, you know, got some Death Touch. We're going to try some blockers. Going to take
Or
out...
it might get rid of my removal for your like bigger threats too.
Yeah, that's true. It could also help like Gear Hulk stick around and everything. So let's try out some Etherborns.
Also, I like the idea of taking out your sensors, especially like against me, where like this is like a read the player kind of thing. It's like I'm never going to walk into your sensors.
Right, yeah.
Like, and so having them in your deck is still nice for certain things, but
They're mostly just blue draw card. All right, we're back here for game 4, and we're gonna need some lands. But if we get some lands, we can maybe get there.
my hand is just a really nice.
Estuary Reveal Swamp.
All right, go.
Etherborn. All right, so we got our plan.
All right, 1 energy, 3 energy. Your turn.
Okay, now we need to draw lands.
Did you only have 2?
Yeah.
Oh no!
All right, well we're getting there so far. Go ahead.
You're not attacking?
I attacked.
Yeah.
I forgot you just don't have haste stuff. Sorry, I was worried about the lands in my hand. Wasn't thinking. I'm playing control. I'm not used to attacking. All right, so I'm at 22. You're at 18.
Yeah. All right, attune.
Yeah.
Up to 5. Think we get this.
Okay. Yeah.
And let's play a whirler.
Scatter.
Yep, your turn.
Oh no. Get in for 2.
Yep.
24-16. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. This just feels right. All right, I'm gonna lose an energy and play that.
I'll scatter it.
Well, that feels wrong, but go. All right, I'm just not gonna keep track of lives, and you just tell me in a little bit.
Okay. Well, you're at 24, or I'm at 24 and you're at 14.
Okay. I guess I try to keep burning them. I hate that I'm just depleting energy to cast spells, but...
Okay, so we have kind of a problem here. I don't want to use this. I want to use this next turn, but then that means I'm going to have to tap out to be able to play this. All right, it's going to resolve.
Please be a land. I like.
Please don't be a land. All right, 22.
Go.
I don't want to do that trade there, so we're going to Fling Tendrils.
Oh, that's just brutal. That's just rude.
Yep, exile those, and I'll attack you for 0. Go.
All right, I've taken 0. Man.
I gain 0. Okay.
Go. That land would have been
Ugh.
nice. What's life totals now? I'll keep track now.
24-12.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right, 12 to 24.
Your turn.
I literally am at Half-Life. All right, let's
I will not allow that to result.
Man! Alright, go.
Dang. 2.
10 to 26.
Yep, go ahead.
Alright, maybe this is the turn where we just do these two things. Okay. Tracker.
Yeah.
Clue.
Okay.
Go down to 4 energy. Cub.
All right, I'm going to censor the cub.
Okay, your turn. Oh, now we're running away with it. I don't care what life totals are. You wanna?
Well, we're going to grasp that.
Alrighty.
Hit you for 2 more. You're at 8. I'm at 28.
Kill it.
Oh, no.
I was thinking about playing the other thing in my hand, but I think this is better. 22.
All right, we're going Scarab God.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go, he says. Well, a land would have been nice to do everything I wanted to do. Right. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I guess he can't really recast it next turn into this board, so I'm gonna just go tick up, kill this, attack you for 2, and we're gonna try to go aggressive, and then it comes back.
Yeah. End step, trigger, comes
Yeah.
back to my hand. Ugh.
All right,
This is the game where we drew all of our Glimmer Geniuses, but I just can't really take the time off to cast them when I was stuck on mana like that.
Yep.
What's the best case scenario if I do Glimmer here? I could find land Grasp, kill that Glorybringer. That'd be
Not
pretty
bad.
nice. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. I'd be in a lot better spot. All right, let's do that. Glimmer. We got land. That's not a Grasp, and I don't think I'm going to have time to cast that card, so I'm going to put that on the bottom. And take land Grasp. Unfortunately, no Grasp.
Hopefully a counter.
Go ahead.
All right.
So it does not look good for the home team. That's me. I'm the home team.
I've lived here longer. You're the new guy. You're the invader. All right, so here I think we want to use Chandra's mana to deploy threats, because even if we get a threat up, like, we already can deploy many threats.
Oh.
And so getting more advantage.
That's a pretty sweet life.
Yeah, we're already choked on it, I mean. I guess.
I'm just choked on estuaries over here.
What do we want to do? I think we want to try to get these into play, but we need this energy first, so we're going to go up to 6 for red, blue. So we have a red floating, and I'm going to play a whirler. Does this even work? Doesn't. Whatever. No, that's fine. I just have too much Montaigne mana. All right. Hydra down to 2 energy.
So I think you'd have to tap one more for that, right? Because let's see. Because you use red, blue for Whirler, so then you need 1, 2, 3, 4 for Hydra.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you just have to tap that also.
Yeah. Sensor. Does that work?
I do not have a sensor. I wish I did.
Combat.
Yep.
Attack.
22.
What? No.
You're at 22 now.
Yeah.
He was at 22?
No, I'm now at 22. Now that I've taken this 4.
You're at
should be
20.
22 now.
Oh, okay.
What's
So I'm
that
at 18 now?
Yeah, you should
Oh,
be
okay.
22 now.
Okay.
Because he was at 28.
Yeah, 28, then 26.
Oh, I had him at 26. So, all right, we're at 16 now? So did he go from 28 to 24 and then to 22 with the servant attack? Because servant attacked last turn.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how it was.
All right, so you're at 16, right?
No, 18.
18?
18.
Okay.
18.
All right.
Yep, I didn't
Your
write
turn.
down the Glorybringer from before. Hey, look at how good that card is now. That was perfect timing. Okay, so I have nothing but Scarab God. Can the Scarab God beat all of that stuff? Unlikely. Yeah, I just don't even have an answer for the Chandra in my deck. I don't have a Never Return or anything. What can I possibly find with this Glimmer? Or do I cast Scarab God? Scarab God can block a Hydra. That's pretty nice. If Glimmer finds like a gifted Aetherborn, it can die from either Chandra or Glorybringer. I guess you can team up Chandra and Glorybringer to kill a Scarab God. Ugh. Don't know what good options are. Yeah.
It doesn't look good.
I'm dead.
Yeah, we could play a couple turns, but
I'm just really dead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick everything off. And,
Yep.
Oh god, you might have just been dead.
Yeah. Could have maybe just taken lethal.
Oh, you would have for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we're here for the last game. My hand's pretty slow, but we're hoping to draw stuff.
Slow too.
Okay.
I think I keep this even though it looks like a mulligan.
Fetid Pools, go ahead.
Okay, that's bad. It's not as bad, but because of this, I wanted to keep this hand.
Real Swamp, go ahead.
No, we might just... This is so weird. Whatever. Go.
Yeah.
Cycle.
Yeah. Alright, we're in our... Just like last game, we need to hit another land drop.
I'm just going to play a cub in this thicket and say go.
Alright, push the cub.
No, stop pushing these cubs.
Land. Attack for 2, pass the turn.
Isn't it great to have me back? Aren't you happy? Alright, I'm going to get an energy and play a Hydra and do a counterspell. I'm fine with it. Oh, no, but I still have energy. Go. And it makes me feel good about my next Hydra.
Go.
Oh, that's
so many Hydras.
A tune?
Yeah, that's good.
Montaigne. And then I'm going to play another Hydra. That, you can censor it if you got it.
Is it worth using this Grasp on here? I guess I just use 3 energy?
No.
That can't be worth it. All right.
Your turn. That's your defense for it.
Yep, that's my defense.
Another go.
Well, I drew an Aetherborn, so I could play the Aetherborn and have 2 of them sitting there, or I could like hold Grasp up for a scary dragon. I think it's probably best just to have another one. So even though you can shoot down 1 with the dragon, I'll still have another to block. All right, go ahead.
All right, take one down. Pass it around. What are life totals? I'm not paying attention.
24 to 16 for this attack.
Yep, so now I'm at 20
to 16.
Yeah, you're at 16. Go.
I would feel bad, but I don't. that's all I have to say about the matter.
Sure, why not? What if I splash a Tune with Ether in my deck?
A Tune with Ether?
Yeah, that card seems really good.
I do like it. There were those ones that, like the Temur decks, that kind of just at the end just had just a tune.
Yeah, like those.
There's a couple builds that just had a tune. All right.
If I make Bug at Dynavault Tower.
Let's do that.
Supreme Will.
Oh, ah. I was saving it for Tracker, and then I didn't play around Supreme Will. All right. I'm going to attack for 12, or for 6.
Yeah. That's good. That's got to be game now.
14. Your turn.
Yeah, now killing that other Aetherborn, having removal spell for that, that's got to be game. Oh, hey, look. I now have 4 lands, and now I can play my Glimmers and Cletuses and all my cool stuff.
My turn, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so we obviously can't play Cletus and a Glorybringer.
And a plural.
Glorybringers. Yeah, sure.
This is 14.
All right, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I could really take a turn just to play
It's
grass.
really
Yeah.
weird. I thought this matchup. I mean, I know you got stumbled a little bit, but it didn't feel like a good matchup.
No, I mean, I think if I would have had that land and been able to play my Glimmer on turn 4, I think I
Yeah.
could have just been able to like play this stuff and like have Kalitas out there whenever I'm killing stuff. And
Yeah.
oh, well.
All right. Well, I don't really know what to say because I mean that's the variance of Magic. Sometimes you just don't get there.
Right.
But you keep the hands But the one thing I do really want to say, even though I thought, this was going to be the deck to come in and do some cool things, it's not.
No, it's not.
And I don't think the deck's that good.
No, it did not feel very good. Just the point removal spells are just not good enough against Bristling Hydra. I think you really need like sweepers and stuff. You need bigger effects. Like it's just you have to have your cards line up so well, and like for that to happen, 15 rounds in a row, like that seems like that's a real tough order.
I mean, that is one of the reasons why I only play control decks when they have a really good sweeper and when they're like ripe for a metagame.
Right. Yeah, you have to have a good sweeper and a good finisher too. You have to have like a fast finisher.
Or I sit with my mid-range decks because honestly, that is my bread and butter. But I don't play it because I like it. I play it because that's the strategy I thought would always win. So that's why I like it. And I mean, maybe we'll find out here that there's going to be a deck that fight Temur this weekend. But I guess you'll wait for maybe the articles that are coming out in the next couple days.
Oh yeah, we're going to be doing a bunch of
StarCityGames.com,
testing and trying to find like what can we have to beat Temur and stuff. And
I mean, it's weird to it being like my choice for the weekend, but now it looks like my enemy, and I really don't know how to fight it or think that way. So it feels weird. But for those of you that are interested, we have Star City Games is running a GP in DC this weekend. I'm going to be there.
Oh yeah, I'm planning on going. Yeah.
You're going to play a Grand Prix?
Yeah.
So it's not the Opens, it's the Star City Run events.
Oh yeah, see there we go.
That's what you go
I
for.
did play GP Vegas, so that was was like my first GP like by myself. So this is gonna be my first like standard.
That was
run.
your first ever Grand Prix?
I played in like a couple like 3 or 4 years ago, like before I actually played Magic very much. Like just like with friends, like like traveling to them. But yeah, like that was like my first since like 2015 since I really started dedicating
myself. And you didn't even really
playing.
take that one that seriously either.
No, I really didn't. It was a vacation for majors, to
hang out. Yeah. Crazy. So this might be your first prepared for Grand Prix.
Yeah. So pretty
Interesting.
pretty excited about it. So
cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, and you should come out and play. And if not, I don't know what to say to you. I guess
you should be there.
Yeah, just be there.
Yep.
Anyway, that's all we got today, but we've got some more versus videos coming out later this week, and that'll be standard featuring for Grand Prix DC. But that's all I got. I'm getting my feet wet again in the versus series. I'm finally back home for a while.
Right.
This was a long trip. I didn't know how long it was going to be. Like 5 weeks ago, and I was like, oh, I'm going to be gone for a couple weeks on the versus series. Then I'll be back for a week. Then I'll be gone for a couple more weeks. I didn't know that, like, you don't really think about what 38 days actually is until you experience it. I'm glad to be back in my own bed, back on the Versus series, just getting my life normalized again. It was a really good month, don't get me wrong, one of the best, but glad to be back in the Roanoke.
Yeah, it's good to have you back. It really is.
All right, well.
So for those of you watching us on YouTube also, make sure you go back and check out our content on StarCityGames.com Premium. Where you can see more Versus Series up to date, so you get this information before Grand Prix DC, because that's when you need it.
That is very true.
Yep.
You should be on Premium.
Yep.
It's really not expensive.
No, and it's worth it. Like it's going to help your tournaments, and
I agree.
It's worth it.
I mean, it sounds like I'm just preaching because I work for the company, but
no, like
I think it's just incredibly valuable to listen to the greatest standard mind of the history of the game write about standard.
Yeah, I know. I write about standard all the time. Oh, it's Todd Anderson.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.